What's going on, everyone, and welcome in. Today is a good day because we got the announcement for DLC number 3 on Way of the Hunter, and we are headed to New Zealand. More specific, we are actually headed to Matariki Park. This map is going to offer remarkable blends of biomes. You can traverse the hilly or mountainous terrain, home to the unique Himalayan tar and the mighty somber deer, and venture into the lowland forest areas, the domain of the majestic red deer. Immerse yourself in nature's beauty and a lifelike wildlife that will keep you engaged for hours, and while offering insights into unique local habitats and tradition. Matariki Park is a world unto itself, featuring lakes, dams, beaches, dense forests, steep hills, hidden caverns, rivers, and rainforests. It offers a vast array of biomes and wildlife, from feral pigs and goats, unique to Way of the Hunters New Zealand, to wild duck and sika deer. Enjoy seeing all the animals that have been introduced in recent centuries who have made it their home. So they're very much sticking to the same type of gameplay that we have seen in the past. You're going to be exploring the map, finding little hidden areas like the photo locations or the echo point. One thing I can say for sure though is that there will not be a firing range or a racetrack on this new map, and that has been confirmed by the devs. I don't know about you all, but I am stoked to be getting a new map and a lot of new features, new animals, but it does sound like we will not be getting a new weapon. I do have my fingers crossed very tightly for some more binos or maybe even a spotting scope just to be able to see things. Even though this map is going to be quite a bit smaller, I'm pretty sure they were saying 8 kilometers squared by 8 kilometers squared or something like Fortnite size. But I don't really care. This is a new map and it's going to be really awesome to slam our boots down on the ground. So another new feature that we're going to be getting is the tripods, and I'm not sure if it's going to be something that you can carry around and place at your favorite spot, or if it's going to be something that's already predetermined, much like the hunting stands are now. I do hope it's the latter because it would be really nice to set up on some of those hot spots and get something going. I don't know, it just feels like all the hunting stands are in the worst spot possible, and maybe they are looking at remapping those or have. I don't know, but I would just rather have my own, and then I can just blame myself. Sticking on the gear list, it does sound like we're going to be getting some night vision binoculars and a night vision scope to help with the 12 hours that we aren't really able to see, because this is too dark at night to be able to do much without filtering and all that. I'm really hoping the night vision is in this, but that is not confirmed 100%, at least not by my knowledge. It very well could be, and if you know if any of this is confirmed, please leave me a comment down below so the community knows what's going on. Now, this new thing I want to talk to you about is kind of interesting, and I think it's going to add a new aspect to the game, and it's going to bring a lot of new players in to kind of check it out, and that is going to be what I am suspecting is the Great One. Now, I'm not 100% if that is what this bad boy is, but it sure looks like a Great One, and from what I can tell, those antlers are no way a regular red deer antler. So I would be highly suspect that we are getting a new type of feature in that way, and we might actually be able to spawn this critter given a certain type of fitness in our herd. So I would say if we have a super high fitness, that this bad boy might actually start making an appearance, and that might be how we have to actually get him. The red deer are also looking like they're reworked pretty good. They're looking amazing. I mean, I've never really seen them look that good. It might just be the processing engine that they're using for this shot, but they're looking great. So I'm thinking that they might be reworked. If they are, then hey, I'm ready for a couple more species to get that love as well. Now, I do want to go ahead and get into the animal list. I'm going to try and be brief here because I'm not 100% on this list, but it is on their website, so I'm assuming that most of these species you will be able to find. So we are obviously looking at a red deer. We're looking at a fallow deer, a New Zealand elk, and then we actually have the feral goat, which is a new one for me. I definitely haven't hunted these guys before, so I'm really excited to be able to get into that. We also have the boar, and we are going to have a wild pig as well, or a feral pig as well with the boar. So we're going to have two different pig species in that. We will have a goose. It looks like we're going to have some type of guinea fowl. We're going to have the Himalayan tar. And then we're also going to have a somber deer, a sika deer, and a duck. So that's a pretty good list so far. So that is 12 animals, and without there being a small land-based game animal, I would say the 11th is probably going to be that. And with the little indication of the trading cards being, there's a beaver in there when you actually return the trading cards for Way of the Hunter. So I'm thinking the small game animal is actually going to be a beaver for this map. So that would actually make 13, and honestly a pretty good species. Really heavy on the deer, but that's going to be fun for the deer hunters. I mean, this is going to be the map to go to when you have so much going on. For the final thing I want to touch on now, it does sound like we're going to be getting a new rare fur variation. We're looking at piebald. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work or what that's going to look like, but it does sound like that is in the works amongst the already albino, melanistic, lewistic. We're going to have piebald. So that's going to really kind of complete these rare fur variations. There might be one more in there, but since inception this game has come a long way in that category, and I'm really excited to see it. But that is all I have for you. I am gonna let the trailer run at the end of this video, so go ahead and check it out if you haven't already. On February 6th, come check out New Zealand and Matariki Park with all these new species to hunt. I hope to see you all out there. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a good day.